Welcome back to Everything But Dogs. Today we'll be talking about our Red Footed Tortoise Topaz. Well, we'll actually be talking about a new enclosure for Topaz. And if you look here in this clip, you can see she's got a little box. It's about 6 foot by 6 foot, and it does the job, but we want to make it a little bigger, a little more fun. I'm thinking we extend it to about 10 feet by 6 feet. I'll throw up a little mock-up here, just of the measurements. So now that we've got that done, let's do some drawing. I've got here a 12 by 20 grid. That equates to about 6 inches per box. I'm going to use this to draw up some different shapes so I can figure out where I want to put ponds and hides and shelter, things like that. Before we get started, I'm just going to mark down the 6 foot by 10 foot and write down a couple things that I think we're going to need in order to make sure Topaz is as happy as possible inside this house. So I'm going to start, I know on this side here, there's a lot of big bushes that are going to provide some shade over here. So this may be a good spot to put like the hide or something. So it doesn't sit in the direct sun. So it's a little nicer for the turtle or tortoise, sorry. I'm not sure what I want to use yet, but I like the idea of maybe a big ceramic pot that we put on its side. I'm just going to draw that. Just for now. Unless I come up with a better idea later. So with the hide being over there, I think that we'll probably put some plants to kind of box it in. I think that would look nice. Now, I know our house is on this side here, and we've got a lanai on this side. So all this area over here is open to the backyard. So I want to kind of leave it low here and here so that we can see into it. Any of our tall plants are going to go in the back corners. I'm kind of liking how it's set up so far. I think I'm going to put maybe like one of those bases you put under a planter. It's really wide and shallow. You can put a bunch of water in it so she can soak and drink. I think that would look good maybe here. Make that a circle. They make them 2 feet wide? I don't know. May have to be a little smaller than that. Just gonna erase this old one. All right. So we've got a little planter here for water. Let's color that blue so that we know. And we need somewhere to put food. So I've seen online a lot. A good idea is to put the food on some kind of paver. So that way when your tortoise eats off of it, it's actually using that paver to clean up its beak as well and keep it short. So I think that that's what we're going to do. Make some pavers to give food on. So we've got these really weird shaped little rocks in our front yard. They're manufactured, so they're all the same shape. I think maybe we'll use one of those to put the food on. They kind of look like this. Let's color that in gray. I guess I could have used black and just done it lightly, but you get the point. Now I don't want it there. I think maybe might look good over here near the water, but not right up on top of it. Now they also like to provide lots of different areas to hide for a tortoise. If it's hot, get in the shade or other things like that. So lots of plants like we've already started is a good idea. Color these in. I don't like that green. There we go. I think maybe if we can find something, we'll do a big log. I think that would look cool. And maybe we can put that back on this side. Now I have no idea what this is going to look like, so random log shape. And obviously it's a log. Color that in brown. I don't like that brown. I'm too picky. That's better. So maybe some more plants would be in order. Obviously there's going to be grass all over the ground, but I think maybe some bigger fern-like plants in this corner would look nice. Topaz likes to walk around all the edges of her enclosure currently. So I want to make sure that there's things to do when she walks around the edges. She loves to hide in corners. If I make some of these corners nice and shaded, then she'll be more likely to use them, hopefully. Just gonna color everybody in. Ceramic, or red. It looks ceramic-y. Maybe not. That does. I don't know. I think something like that would be nice. Maybe some more opportunities for water or a bigger container. So maybe we will find something a little larger. That way it fills up some more space. Because she's about... Let's make this on a new layer. Right now, she's probably this big. I would say that's a good size for her. Maybe a little smaller. I feel like that's enough space. As for the wall, I imagine you got to make it like a foot and a half tall so the tortoise can't climb out. But you also need to worry about the tortoise digging under. So 2-foot tall wall, or maybe some pavers would be a good idea. Lay a little brick wall even. I like that idea. It's kind of hard to draw that here, but I'll write it down so that I know. I'm left-handed. I keep bumping the microphone. Pissing me off. Brick wall, question mark? And then you need some kind of cover. 10 foot by 6 foot, that's going to be kind of big. So maybe we'll do 2 separate pieces. So like, if I make a new layer. Cover. Maybe we've got... Let's go right in the middle. Two different covers. And they, have a little chain on top, chain link, so that nobody can get in. And we'll duplicate this. Just slide the other one over. So they can be either hinged or just there's little latches and you could take them off when you need to get in and access everything. I think this looks really cool. I think I'm going to stop here, and then maybe we'll think about building something in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. If you see anything or have any ideas you think would be cool for our tortoise, please feel free to let us know. Tell us in the comments. Otherwise, we've been Everything But Dogs. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.